Good morning to you. I'm Shayla Reeves. This is CBSN Minnesota's morning update. Grab that coffee and let's get you up to speed on all your news and weather. If you're headed outside today, especially if you're headed to the fair, you've got a mostly sunny forecast on tap. By noon, it'll be 75 degrees and we'll inch up to 79 by 4 p.m. Still pleasant. Clear at 73 by 8 p.m. Now let's talk about this. It's a great debate out at the state fair. Do you buy a corn dog or a pronto pup, or do you just pick up both? They look similar but taste a little bit different. Some people have told us they think the pronto pup is a little sweeter than the corn dog. We also asked Senator Amy Klobuchar which she prefers. She went with the corn dog. So we want to know, are you team corn dog or team pronto pup? Which do you prefer and why? Those watching on Facebook, leave a comment here. We'll read through a few of those in just a moment. In the news today, after surviving Hurricane Ida, thousands of people in Louisiana face a new danger, the possibility of weeks without power. The storm knocked out the state's electrical grid. Here's a look from above. The Coast Guard captured these images of Ida's aftermath. Outside New Orleans, Laplace, Louisiana, experienced a lot of wind and water damage. Some homes looking more like islands, streets underwater, vehicles stalled, power lines down. Some people saying they couldn't drive on the roads. They were having to drive on the levees to reach neighborhoods further away. Drivers waited in long lines for fuel. Roughly 95% of oil and gas production in the Gulf Coast was shut down as Ida barreled into the region Sunday. That's according to the energy research company S&P Global Platts. One evacuee shared this.
We don't know when power is going to be back. We don't know if jobs are up and running. We don't know. There's no cell phone towers because they're down. So I don't know if my coworkers are okay, if my kids are okay, if my friends are okay. It's overwhelming.
And take a look at this image of the utility trucks all parked just waiting to help. Utility crews have traveled from all across the country to help restore service knocked out by the storm. We know Xcel Energy has already sent 240 contract workers to the Louisiana region. The company says it's ready to send more employees if needed. The Red Cross has deployed 21 volunteers from Minnesota, including nurses and mental health support. There are 3 ways to help right now. Sign up to volunteer. You can donate blood or send money. You'll find ways to do that on our website at wcco.com/links. Drivers could be paying more at the pump because of Ida. According to AAA, the national average is currently $3.15 a gallon. That's actually down 2 cents from a month ago. But an executive with Gas Buddy says he expects prices to rise between 5 to 15 cents per gallon due to the hurricane. The storm paused much of the gasoline refining and oil production along the Gulf Coast. America's longest war is officially over this morning after nearly 20 years. The final American military plane left Afghanistan just after midnight local time on August 31st. President Biden's deadline to withdraw from the country. The U.S. says it plans to continue helping remaining Americans and Afghan allies get out of the country despite departing. President Biden plans to speak to the nation this afternoon about the end of the war. Firefighters in northern Minnesota say wet weather is helping them make progress against the Greenwood fire. It's nearly 40% contained 2 weeks after it started from lightning. Right now, crews are using fire to fight fire. Officials with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife point to the northern tier where a large intentional fire was set to gain control. It helped secure Highway 1 and lift some evacuations.
What we're going to attempt to do is we're going to do some strategic firing off of that road towards the fire to get a buffer, to get a good black containment line. That's what we're going to attempt to do in the next couple of days.
The Greenwood fire already destroyed more than a dozen cabins or homes and nearly 70 outbuildings. It could burn for months, but firefighters hope to contain the fire by the end of next week. Officials are holding another community meeting tonight where evacuated residents could get a better idea of when they'll be allowed in their homes and cabins again. Stunning new images from the Calder fire burning in Northern California. This new video shows the intense flames jump a highway east of South Lake Tahoe. Grid gridlock traffic stretched as far as 5 miles after officials told everyone in the city to get out. Fire officials are concerned about more than 20,000 structures. The fire started over 2 weeks ago. It's move-in week for freshmen at the University of Minnesota. All these new Gophers need something new on campus this year, proof of getting the COVID vaccine. The U mandated vaccines for students after the FDA fully approved Pfizer's shot. Students have until October the 8th to file proof of their vaccination status. If they don't, a hold will be placed on their registration and they won't be able to sign up for future classes. The U says students can get the vaccine for free at its health center. It's day 6, the halfway point out at the Minnesota State Fair today. It's Military Appreciation Day with discount admission for military members, veterans, and their families. At 10, there's a special flag raising program and flyover at Lanai Bandshell. Love was quite literally in the air at the fairgrounds. Austin and Ainsley met at the State Fair 2 years ago. Yesterday atop the giant Ferris wheel, Austin proposed. Family and friends were in on the surprise and ready to celebrate with them when they reached the ground.
So 2 years ago was our first date here. I was a 4-H'er, and so I spent most of my summers up here showing, and this means a lot.
Austin said he wasn't nervous about proposing, but he was nervous Ainsley would have spotted some of their family members before he popped the question. Finally this morning, you have to see this video from Wisconsin. Jessica Nelson spotted something unusual in the backseat of a car in a McDonald's drive-thru. Yes, that's right, it's a cow. This was in Marshfield, which is about 80 miles east of Eau Claire. Jessica captioned the post, "Tell me you live in Wisconsin without telling me you live in Wisconsin." Back to today's talker, a great State Fair debate. Are you team Pronto Pup or are you team Corn Dog? Well, let's see what some of you are saying out there. This is Nancy weighing in. Pronto Pup usually eat once or twice a year. Gotta get the fix in during the State Fair. We have Corey. There is nothing like it. Team Corn Dog, hands down. It's a classic. Thanks so much for weighing in, Corey and Becky. I'd have to go with the Pronto Pup. 2 votes for the Pronto Pup. What do we have next here? Jenny, Pronto Pup, another vote there. You can't get them anywhere but the fair. And finally, Bridget weighing in Corn Dog because they're so good, even mini corn dogs from the grocery store. Thank you all so much for weighing in. That's your morning update from CBSN Minnesota, your only local streaming news source. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at the same time tomorrow.